Hey guys, thanks for stopping by, checking out this video. It's got some really important information about changes that have happened recently on the platform as a whole, and it affects users over the entire platform. Whether you're just a viewer, you got an account, you sign up, this pertains to you. If you're a content creator, you're a channel, you're an aspiring channel, you're a big channel, it doesn't matter. This is also for you. This information is probably stuff that should have been better communicated in the recent rollouts of the partner program modifications, changes that have happened to the subscribe button, right? Those two different things are linked together directly. Stick around because we're going to talk about it. Okay, so I said that this is linked to the partner program. This is now linked to whether or not channels, content creators, big or small, are going to be here on the platform, and if they get support from YouTube to back them as they create content for the platform. But first, let's go ahead and start off by talking about the subscribe button itself. This guy changed several months ago. They came out with this bell icon, right? They've added this. I got to update my sign because they've added the bell, right? The bell has three options to it. One is updated for all post notifications from that channel. So, and that's push notifications that show up on your phone and in your browser and everywhere else, right? That's great if you really want to see every single video that comes from that channel. Awesome. The second option you get is for some of the posts, right? So you get notified like every fourth one, or I don't know what it is, but you get notified every so often. So you don't forget about the channel. It's just you're not getting every update. Cool. The third option is to get no notifications for updates from the channel. Well, that's fundamentally different than the original, like that old subscription button back there from like 2015. It used to be that you clicked subscribe so you'd get notified, right? Why would I click subscribe and not get notified about the channel? That's a fundamental change that's happened several months ago to this guy that directly affects and links to changes they just rolled out earlier this month to the partner policy. Right? So what about that partner policy? Well, what is the partner policy to begin with? If you're just a viewer on the platform, so it's a partnership between YouTube as a platform supporting the content creator as a channel. And included in that support is features that are associated with channels that are a part of the plan. It also allows the channel to monetize content that they create that qualify for monetization. It allows them to recoup some revenue from ads that play on their channel, in front of their videos, on top of their videos, next to their videos, all that stuff, right? Really simply put, it allows them to earn money on their content that they created, and it allows them some features to support creating videos for the platform. That's it in a nutshell. So earlier this month, they rolled out that they were going to be changing those qualifications to be a partner on the platform. Well, let's go back one more step, and they changed the policy once before. It used to be that the channel would be reviewed based on the content that you're providing. YouTube wanted to put a little bit more restrictions and controls on it. In order to do that, they set the requirement to become a partner at 10,000 views for your entire channel. That was a change. It was kind of frustrating for new YouTube channels that were just coming out. It's like, great, man, I just started this thing and now you're not going to let me be able to earn any money at all. It was kind of frustrating, but it's part of the growing pains. And if you're going to be on the platform for any length of time, you're going to get 10,000 views. So stick with it. And then many channels did, and they ran with it. I know of a couple channels that have actually just went through that, got their 10,000 views, reapplied to become a partner, and then last week they came out with these new requirements that they don't qualify for now. So what are these new requirements? The new requirements are that the channel has to have 1,000 subscribers and have accumulated 4,000 hours of accumulated watch time over the last 12 months, which is no trivial task. So by doing this, it kind of was perceived as a slap in the face to YouTube channels that are working hard and developing and they moved the goal, right? They moved the goalpost on them, you know, a little bit. Well, a little bit was 10,000 views. But now they moved it again, and it's not a little bit, it's like 2 miles, right? It's going to be a long haul for a lot of channels to be able to get that amount of watch time accrued, especially in a short duration of time, in order to get the support that they need and they want. In fact, that calls into question the amount of time it's going to take for them to get that amount of watch time and the amount of revenue that they won't be generating on their own content. But those videos are still going to get ads run in front of them, and the platform itself will be accruing all of that income. Just a thought. So there were all these changes to the policy out with an explanation that they were trying to limit bad actors from negatively impacting the platform. That's cool. The partner policy has been modified. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. It's now in place for new channels coming in, and it will be enforced on February 20th for channels that are currently on the platform. If they haven't met those requirements, they're going to lose their partnership. That means no more monetization and no more advanced features associated with partnership. That's going to stink. Why would they roll out a policy that held the channels accountable for having so many subscribers if they didn't give them a way to get subscribers, right? Because historically, subscribership has been kind of stingily doled out based on whether the users want to get notified about that channel. If they like the content, but they don't want to get notified every 2 days or every 20 minutes, depending upon how active the channel is, they won't subscribe. And if they can't convert the viewers, if they come to the channel all the time, they just don't want to get notified all the time. They're having the views, they're having the watch time, but they're not getting the subscribership. Why would they do that? Well, that's historically been the case because users haven't been using the subscribe button the way that YouTube rolled the button out. I think it comes back to viewers on the platform supporting and understanding and embracing the new features of the button. I think in the short term it's going to really be tough on the platform, especially on all of the smaller channels, but in the long run it may be beneficial as long as YouTube doesn't continue to move the goalpost, at least until I get to about 980 subscribers or so, right? So now with the new features and the new policy requirements in place, how do we as YouTube users use this information? It made me reconsider how I use the subscribe button. It made me go back through and look at my history list. I went through and looked for content creators that overall appreciated what they were doing, and I subscribed to them. You know, no matter how big their channel was. Whether they were a small channel or a big channel, it doesn't matter. I get what they're doing, so I want to support them as part of the community. And that's what YouTube is trying to create, is the YouTube viewer and YouTube content creator relationship, kind of bring that together. Now with that knowledge, I decided to subscribe to those channels that I appreciated their content. Ultimately what it comes down to is quality content creators deserve to be recognized and rewarded and incentivized to continue to create great content, no matter how big their channel is. Because it's not about bringing the little channels up, just getting them up and in, and not subscribing to the big guys because, hey, they already made it. No, it's because of these new policies that are in place that community has to use this button to communicate that appreciation and that support from the user community to the channels. It also communicates to YouTube as an entity that, hey, YouTube, that channel I just subscribed to, I feel that they deserve your support. I feel that they deserve the features that are associated with partnership. I feel that they deserve to earn revenue on their hard created, developed, and shared content that they brought to the platform. That's ultimately what I feel is going on here. So guys, I appreciate you guys sticking with me, sticking with it through this video. It's been a lot longer than I expected it to be. I do appreciate you guys watching the video. Please guys, like the video if it had any value whatsoever. If you got any information, if it was enlightening in any way. I'm not asking to subscribe to my channel. I'm just trying to put this out there as helpful information for all users on the platform. Please share this information with as many people as you can because it affects everybody on this platform. I implore you guys to take your next YouTube break, pop over into your subscription list, check all your notification settings off, make sure they're set the way you want them to be, because now you have the power to do it. And then pop over to your history list and go down through there and provide subscriptions to those channels that you want to support here on the platform, that you want to stay here in the community and not take their content anywhere else. Again, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys sticking around. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your action. You're awesome. This community is great, and I think it can just get better if we work together and communicate. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.